Salutations, viewers, and welcome once again into Ames High Gymnasium for a doubleheader, girls and boys, between the Marshalltown Bobcats and your Ames High Little Cyclones. We're going to start off with girls tonight, as always. Let's get into your starters. First for the Bobcats, a 5A junior, number 4, Erica Johnson. A 5-foot senior, number 12, Olivia Chatteron. A 5'9 junior, number 14, Madison Finch. A 5'8 junior, number 30, Gabby Himes. Now for your Ames High Little Cyclones, a 5'9 guard at sophomore, number 3, Brooke Spraggins. At guard, a 5'4 sophomore, number 4, Caroline Waite. At forward, a 5'9 junior, number 22, Tegan Lipsy. At center, a 6'3 senior, number 33, Caitlin Courtney. And at forward, a 6'1 sophomore, number 42, Ashley Iams. The Bobcats are head coached by Stacey O'Hare, and your Ames High Little Cyclones are head coached by Joel Sullivan. We can get into a few pregame stats. First, the Marshalltown Bobcats, their overall record is 2-16. They have a conference record of 1-8, a home record of 1-6, an away record of 1-10, and a win percentage of 11%. Now for your Ames High Little Cyclones, their record in this game, coming into this game, is 10-9. Their conference record is 4-7, home record 5-4, away record also 5-4, and their win percentage is 52. That's all the pregame stats we're going to have for you today. This is going to be senior night here at Ames High. Only senior on the team, however, is the 6'3 center, Caitlin Courtney. She will be honored tonight along with other varsity cheerleaders, senior cheerleaders, as well as seniors from the boys basketball team. And we are ready to get into it. Tip-off's going to be between Finch and Courtney. Senior night at Ames High underway. It's going to start with Ames and Spraggins, a layup to start off the game. 2-0 Cyclones with 7:50 to go in the first. And now having the ball is Johnson for the Bobcats. Johnson takes it to the top of the key, shifts to the left wing, defended well by Lipsy, looking for someone to pass to. She will find Chatteron, back to Johnson. Johnson at the left wing. Johnson still defended well by Lipsy. She's going to get it back to Chatteron. Now back to Johnson again. And now here is Feldman with the ball. Feldman, top of the key. Now she'll find Chatteron. Chatteron's going to go to Finch in the corner. Finch finds Johnson. Johnson moves it back towards the center circle. She's defended over there by Spraggins. She'll dish it to Feldman. Feldman will get it to Chatteron. Chatteron at the top of the key. She'll go for 3, short, and the rebound's taken by nobody. Courtney tried to save it as it went out of bounds, and it ended up going off the back of the backboard, and the ball will go into the hands of the Cyclones. Last touch, actually, still in the hands of the Bobcats. Last touch by the Cyclones is what I meant to say. Feldman, the inbound to Chatteron at the baseline, loses the ball. And Waite will now have it. She'll take it the other way, lay it in coast to coast. 4-0 lead for the Cyclones with 6:46 to go in the first quarter. Johnson now has the ball. Johnson, center circle for the Bobcats. Now finds Feldman. She moves it to the top of the key. Now she'll find Johnson at the right wing, defended by Spraggins. Spraggins tries to steal it, and a reach-in foul will be called by on Spraggins. That is the first of the night, and the first on Spraggins. And now Feldman's going to inbound for the Bobcats. Gets it inside to Finch. Finch to Johnson. Now it's Feldman again. Feldman gets the ball stolen by Waite. She'll take it the other way. Waite. Oh, ball stolen by Himes. Gabby Himes, and now it's Chatteron with the ball. She'll have a baseball pass to Feldman. Feldman will lose control of the ball. They'll say it's last touch by the Cyclones. That will go into the hands of the Bobcats. Still 4-0 Cyclones with 6:10 to go in the first quarter. Inbound to Johnson, stolen by Lipsy. Now Iams has it. Iams deep pass to Wade, who goes for it at the baseline. Yes! Bounced off the rim and went in. 6-0 lead for the Cyclones with 5:54 to go in the first. Here's the Bobcats. It's Feldman under pressure, double team. Now Lipsy's giving her tough pressure. Now it's going to be Chatteron with the ball. Chatteron gets it to Himes. Her shot's no good. And Waite off the steal, wide open and unable to get the layup. Iams, infamous for her 2 strong baseball passes, throws another 2 strong one, and it will result in the Bobcats getting the ball back. Perfect opportunity for Caroline Wade. It was just too strong for Ashley Iams. Too strong by Ashley Iams. Chatteron, a quick teardrop right outside the paint to make it 6-2 with 5:08 to go in the first. Now here's Wade with the ball at the center circle. Quick, easy pass to Iams at the elbow. Now she'll find Courtney. Tried to find her underneath. Pass will go out of bounds, and the ball will go into the hands of the Cyclones, who have a 6-2 lead with 4:57 to go in the first. And Morgan Seibert, number 11, a junior, going in for the Cyclones. Now here's Chatteron. Chatteron going to dish it to Feldman. Feldman tried to put it up. She's fouled. Ames looking for a travel, not getting one. That foul's going to be on Courtney. And she has her first foul of the night. That's 2 for the Cyclones, none for the Bobcats. First shot by Feldman is good. From the line, she'll go for a second one here, try and make it a 6-4 game, and she does not. Shot's no good, but looks like Fitch is going to get it back for the Bobcats, and actually, no, the Cyclones will get it. And now there's a foul, I believe, on the Bobcats. Yes, it is. It's going to be on Gabby Himes. Ball will stay in the hands of the Cyclones. That's the first foul for the Bobcats tonight. Iams will inbound to Waite. Waite will take her time, as she always does, getting up court, especially when she's just got plenty of time like this. She's at the top of the key as she dishes to Lipsy at the right wing. Lipsy taking her time, finds Iams, and the ball will be stolen again by the Bobcats, but stolen right back by the Cyclones. And now here's Waite. Waite driving for the hole. Oh, it rolls around and manages to go out, but Lipsy will put it back up and avenge Caroline Waite to make it an 8-3 game with 4:10 to go in the first. That's her first bucket of the night. And now it's Chatteron. Chatteron, deep pass is stolen. Another steal for the Cyclones, and Iams gonna put it in underneath. 10-3 with 3:58 to go in the first as a timeout is taken by the Bobcats. A good start to the first quarter by the Cyclones. And with that, we'll take a break. 10-3 to go. 10-3 is your score. Cyclones are up with 3:58 to go in the first. We'll take a break. Keep it right here. You're listening to AHS Basketball on YouTube. Welcome back into it, folks. 10-3 is your mark with 3:58 to go in the first. Someone new in the Ames lineup as of right now. It's sophomore Madeline Timmermans in number 32 for the Cyclones. Now here's Finch with the ball. Finch passes too strong and it goes out of bounds. Ball will go to the Cyclones and Waite will inbound it to Spraggins. Right back to Waite. 3:46 to go in the first. Waite finds Seibert. Seibert to Timmermans in the corner to Courtney underneath. Puts it. Unable to put it in, but she's fouled. That'll give an AM1 opportunity to her. Actually, not an AM1 opportunity to her. Sorry, folks. I'm messing up a few times. Hope you can forgive me. Courtney's going to go to the line. First shot is good. Off the top of the rim, off the backboard, and in. That's her first point of the night. Now let's see if she can get a second one, and she can. That one will swish. 3:35 to go in the first. 12-3 is your mark. Cyclones have the lead over the Bobcats. Bobcats have the ball. It's Finch with the ball at the center circle. Finch now to the right wing. Finch going to find Chatteron. Chatteron. Now she'll find Johnson at the right wing. Johnson tried to drive for the hole. Lost control of the ball. Last touch by the Cyclones, and this ball will go to the Bobcats. 12-3 lead for the Cyclones with 3:13 to go in the first. Here's Feldman, the inbound to Johnson, who will immediately get it to Chatteron. Right back to Johnson at the left wing. Now finds Chatteron again. She moves it to the center circle. She's defended back there by Caroline Waite. Now it's Johnson, left wing. Johnson, double teamed. Now she finds Chatteron. Chatteron looking for a way past the defense. Quick dish to Finch. Finch puts it up inside the paint. No. Chatteron the rebound. Unable to put it in. And rebound will be taken by Spraggins. Tough rebound to get by Spraggins. And now Ames has the ball. Gets it to Waite. Left wing three. Made it, but a traveling call right before. And the ball will go to the Bobcats. That would have given Waite 7 points tonight. Now here's Johnson with the ball. 2:30 to go in the first. Johnson loses control of it. And after a foul, that's going to be on Brooke Spraggins. That's her second. It will be an inbound. Lipsy will go into the lineup for Ames. Shatter on the inbound to Johnson for the Bobcats. 2:22 to go in the first. Johnson now will find Finch. That's actually Feldman, my bad. Feldman to Johnson. Johnson. Whoa, how about that one? She just kind of lunged that one, still managed to make it a 12-5 game with now just about 2 minutes to go in the first. Lipsy to Timmermans. Now it's Iams, left wing three. Yes! 15-5 with 1:53 to go in the first. Cyclones had the lead over the Bobcats, and now Johnson has the ball. 1:47 to go in the first. Johnson looking for someone to pass to. She will find Feldman. Feldman will get it to Chatteron. Back to Feldman. Feldman almost got it out of bounds. Now a foul will be called. Think that'll be on Waite. Yes, it will. That is on Waite. That's her first of the night. That's 4 for the Cyclones and 2 for the Bobcats. Bobcats had the ball. Feldman the inbound to Johnson at the center circle. Now she'll find Chatteron, who lost control. The pass went out of bounds, and now the ball will go into the hands of the Cyclones. 1:22 to go in the first as it's the 15-5 mark. Cyclones are still up over the Bobcats, and they currently have the lead. 1:16 to go in the first. Now it's Waite with the ball. Waite. A pass to Allie Moore, sophomore who checked in earlier this game, and now Lipsy has it. Lipsy back to Waite at the right wing. Now she'll find Iams. Tries to find Lipsy underneath, and the ball will be stolen by the Bobcats. That's going to be Chatteron who stole it. And now Johnson will take it the other way, right back to Chatteron. Now here's Johnson with the ball. Johnson will find Chatteron again. Now just 45 seconds to go in the first. And the ball will go out of bounds. That'll be off the hands of the Bobcats and into the hands of the Cyclones. And Caitlin Courtney, the senior, will go right back in for the Cyclones. 41.8 seconds to go in the first and counting as we hit a 15-5 mark. Cyclones up over the Bobcats. And now Lipsy has it at the left wing. Now finds Iams right back to Lipsy. Now to wait in the corner. She'll go for three. No. In and out. Lipsy puts it back up, and she won't make it. Courtney puts it back up, and she will. 20 seconds to go in the first. 17-5 is your mark. Cyclones still have the lead. Now here's Johnson. Now just winding down to 10 seconds to go in the first quarter. She'll find Finch at the foul line. Oh, and there is Finch able to make it right as the buzzer to end the first quarter sounds. She made it right outside the paint to make it 17-7 with that being the end of the first quarter. We'll be back with the second quarter, folks. 17-7 will be your mark going into the second quarter. We'll be right back. Keep it right here. You're listening to AHS Basketball on YouTube. And welcome back into it. 17-7 is your mark. We're just about to enter the second quarter as your Cyclones are taking on the Bobcats in the girls' version of the doubleheader. We're just about to enter the second quarter. 17-7. Cyclones have the lead. And now it's Chatteron with the ball. Tough defense before she even gets past the half-court line. Now Johnson has it beyond the half-court line. Now here is Feldman, who tried to lay it in at the baseline. No good. Wait will now get it to Ames. Left wing three by Ames is no good. And the rebound will be taken by Chatteron. Chatteron. 7:30 to go in the second. Now she'll find Finch. Finch, defended by Lipsy. She'll find Feldman. Now it'll be Chatteron. Chatteron. Now going to get it to Johnson, to Finch, who has it at the baseline. And now here's Johnson. Johnson at the baseline. She'll find Finch at the elbow. Now she'll dish it to Feldman, who will dish it to Chatteron at the left wing. Chatteron defended well by Waite. 6:56 to go in the second. Chatteron will now find Johnson, who puts up a two, no good. Off the hands of Himes, and the ball will go to the Cyclones, who have a 17-7 lead with 6:48 to go in the second and counting. Waite at the top of the key now finds Seibert at the left wing, who will find Waite once again. Right wing, she'll go for three. Got it. 20-7 with 6:30 to go in the second. Great play, and now Chatteron has it at the corner. And she'll lose the ball, and Lipsy will pick it up. 6:20 to go in the second. Lipsy. This is outside to Iams, right wing three. No. In and out, Seibert the rebound, but she's fouled as her shot misses. That's going to be on Chatteron. Now 6:12 to go in the second, with 20-7 being your mark. Lipsy, corner three. No, off top of the rim. And rebound taken by Seibert, who gets it to Waite, who's unable to lay it in either from the left wing. And now Iams has it at the baseline. Gets it to Lipsy underneath. No good, but a foul. 5:59 to go in the second, with 20-7 being your mark. And Lipsy will go to the line. That foul's going to be on Johnson from the Bobcats. She'll go to the line, shoot two. First one's going to be up and good. 21-7 is now your mark, with 5:59 to go in the second. Allie Moore checking back into the Ames lineup, and checking in for the Marshalltown lineup is, well, a number 24. I'm not seeing a number 24 on my roster. So I'm just going to have to stick with number 24 for the Bobcats. I'm not seeing a 24 on my roster. So for her, I'll just stick with number 24. Bobcats now have the ball, and Ames travels, so that will give the ball right back to the Cyclones. 5:54 to go in the second. Ames the rebound to Lipsy with 5:51 to go in the second. Now she'll get it to Ames. Ames from the foul line, no good. Ball goes out of bounds off the hands of Caitlin Courtney last, and the ball will go into the hands of the Cyclones. Finch the inbound, that will be to Johnson. Johnson now gets it to Feldman, who will get it to Ames, who's going to be able to lay it in with a 22-9 mark. 5:34 to go in the second. Now here's Lipsy with the ball at the right wing. She'll find Moore to Ames to Courtney underneath. She's going to be fouled by Finch on the Bobcats. Courtney's going to go to the line, shooting two. First one is no good. Rolled around in and out to make it 22-9 with 5:21 to go in the second. Courtney's going to try and make it 23-9, and she's unsuccessful as her second one will miss it as well. Now number 24 for the Bobcats has it as she's double teamed, and I believe she'll be fouled. That's going to be on Moore for the Cyclones. After her first of the night, that's 5 for the Cyclones and 5 for the Bobcats. White checks back into the lineup for the Cyclones, as well as Ames. Here's Johnson with the ball for the Bobcats with 5:07 to go in the second. Johnson now gets it to Feldman. Now it'll be Finch, who will be fouled. Actually, no. They're going to call. Actually, someone got it out of bounds by a deflection. Last touch by the Cyclones, and the Bobcats will still have the ball. Now it's Johnson. Johnson will find Feldman. Now here's Finch. Finch at the top of the key. Now she'll find Feldman. Feldman now going to find Ames underneath, who tried to put it in, and too strong. And as Lipsy tried to save it, it bumped off of Finch and went out of bounds, and the ball will stay in the hands of the Cyclones. With a 22-9 mark, with 4:38 to go in the second. Now Wade has the ball. Wade past the half-court line. Wade now going to find Ames underneath. In the paint, she'll lay it in. She'll make it a 24-9 mark with 4:26 to go in the second. And a timeout is taken, so we'll take a break. Keep it right here. You're listening to AHS Basketball on YouTube. Welcome back into it, folks. 24-9 is your mark with 4:26 to go in the second. Your Cyclones have the lead over the Bobcats, and the Bobcats have the ball. Johnson double teamed, aggressive defense by the Cyclones. Now here's Ames, and she's fouled as she was trying to go for the hole there. 24-9 mark with 4:14 to go in the second quarter. And the ball will go to the Cyclones. Actually, looks like we might have had a travel or something. The ball will actually be in the hands of the Cyclones, and now it's Waite at the left wing. Waite will find Ames. Ames to Lipsy in the corner. Now Lipsy driving for the hole. She cannot put it in. Ames will rebound and avenge her. 26-9 is your mark with 3:53 to go in the second quarter. Now here's Finch with the ball. Finch will get it. Try and get it to number 24 for the Bobcats, and the ball will be stolen by Ames, who's unable to put in a teardrop, and now Johnson will get the ball for the Bobcats, and now number 24 for the Bobcats has it at the right wing. 24 for the Bobcats puts it up. That'll go out of bounds. Ames tried to save the pass. It went out of bounds, and now the ball will go into the hands of the Cyclones. Checking in for the Bobcats is number 44, Paige Wurzberger and Chatteron. And checking back in for the Cyclones is Caitlin Courtney. Now here's Feldman. Feldman for the Bobcats. Oh! Tried to inbound it to Wurzberger, and Caitlin Courtney said, not in my house. And that ball went out of bounds, and now with 3:26 to go in the second, 26-9, ball will stay in the hands of the Bobcats, who currently trail to the Cyclones, and Lipsy will steal it this time as opposed to just knocking it out of bounds like Courtney did. Now with 3:20 to go in the second, it'll be Lipsy who will get it to Spraggins. Spraggins to Iams, left wing three is no good. Courtney puts it back up, and it's in. 3:11 to go in the second with 28-9 being your mark. Now Johnson has it to Feldman as we just now hit 3 minutes to go in the second. Baseline shot by Chatteron, deflected, and deflected again by Courtney. This time she'll get it, and Wade will take it the other way. Wait. Now finds Spraggins for three. Yes! Swish! 31-9. 2:39 to go in the second quarter. Spraggins steals it back and puts it in. Ames absolutely dominant in this first half. Johnson now will pass it to Wurzberger. Ball stolen again. Courtney gets it to Wait, to Lipsy, tries to save it. It goes out of bounds, and it'll go to the Bobcats. And Finch will go back in for the Bobcats, and going back in for the Cyclones is Timmermans. 33-9 is your mark with 2:14 to go in the second. Now here's Finch. Now here's Johnson. Oh, Johnson's pass deflected by Courtney again. Now here's Spraggins to Wait, who's able to put it in. My apologies for the voice crack, ladies and gentlemen. At the end of the day, I am a 16-year-old. Now here's Chatteron. 1:50 to go in the second, 35-9. And now here's Johnson. Johnson to Feldman. Now here's Chatteron. Feldman finds it. And the ball will go to the Cyclones after a missed shot by the Bobcats. And now Wade has it at the left wing. Now she's in the corner. Now she'll find Seibert. Now she'll find Spraggins. Right wing open three. No good. Courtney the rebound. She puts it back in. Counted and the foul. 37-9 is what she makes it with 1:22 to go in the second. Iams will return back into the lineup for the Cyclones, as well as Moore. Courtney for the AM1. No, off the top of the rim, and the rebound's going to be taken by Finch. Finch will get a quick dish to Johnson. Johnson at the center circle. She'll now find Chatteron. Chatteron will now find Roberts, who checked in for the Bobcats earlier. Her shot from near the top of the key will be off, and the ball will be stolen by the Cyclones as they manage to get it back, but the Bobcats get it right back. Intercepted a pass intended for Wait. And now here's Johnson. 45 seconds to go now in the second quarter. Ball almost stolen again, but Roberts has it. And now it is stolen by Moore. And last touch by the Cyclones as it goes out of bounds. It seems like Moore tripped over Roberts. And it's 37-9 with 38.7 seconds to go in the second. Cyclones still have the lead. Now here's Johnson. Johnson puts it up in the paint. It's good. 37-11. Now just 30 seconds to go in the second. Wade at the center circle. Wade now finds Iams. Iams back to Wade in the paint. Now to Iams again, who will put it up in the paint, and she'll be good. 39-11. 10 seconds to go now in the second quarter. Iams accidentally knocked over Chatteron, even apologized for doing it. And Finch will inbound to Chatteron. Now just 5 seconds to go. Now here's Finch. Finch loses the ball, and it'll go out of bounds, still be in the hands of the Bobcats. With 0.5 seconds to go, Bobcats are going to have a chance to maybe lunge it. Chatteron. She'll get it to Johnson, who will not lunge it, and it'll be 39-11 going into the locker rooms at halftime. And the Bobcats not doing so well. Cyclones dominating. That will be it for the first half. Final score of the first half, 39-11. That'll bring us to halftime. We'll take a break for halftime and be back with the second half. Keep it right here. You're listening to AHS Basketball on YouTube. We'll see you in the second half. All right, folks, we're just about ready to get back into the second half. 39-11 is your mark with the Cyclones up over the Bobcats. But first, since it is senior night, how about a little bit of information on the only senior for the Ames High Little Cyclones girls basketball team, which is Caitlin Courtney. So let's get into some information about Caitlin Courtney. Caitlin is the daughter of Barb and Andy Courtney. Her brother Nick is in 8th grade, and her sister Rose is 3. Her future plans include, after high school, planning to attend DMAC. She will be majoring in business and marketing and will be playing both volleyball and basketball. Some of her high school and activities and honors during her athletic career at Ames High School. Caitlin participated in varsity football 4 years, senior year team captain, all conference, and varsity basketball 3 years, all conference honorable mention. Caitlin also participated in student council, chef, lettuce club, homecoming committee, dance marathon, senior mentors, and fellow mentors. Additionally, Caitlin has been an active member of her church youth group and enjoys volunteering at a nursery home. Her favorite basketball memories are all of the friendships and bonds she has created with her teammates. And that is just a little bit about the only senior on Ames High basketball, Caitlin Courtney. All right, folks, we actually have about 1.5 minutes to spare before we get into the second half. So with that, we will take a quick break. Keep it right here. You're listening to AHS Basketball on YouTube. All right, folks, now we're ready to get into the second half. 39-11 is your mark with your Cyclones up over the Bobcats. So far, a great game by them. For example, things like Caitlin Courtney having 8 points, Ashley Imes having 11, Caroline Way having 9, Brooks Braggins having 7, Lipsy having 4, and Marshalltown able to put up a few points but can't really seem to get their engine started. And that's something that's going to have to change in the second half if they want to get back into this game. Little Cyclones just about to get out of the huddle. And we're ready to get back into it. All righty. Looks like this ball will start in the hands of the Cyclones. It'll start with Spraggins having the inbound to Waite. Waite to Lipsy. Lipsy, top of the key. Now she'll find Iams. Left wing 3 is no good. In and out. Lipsy tried to save the pass. Tried to save the ball from going out of bounds. And it rolled out of her hands. 39-11. 7:45 now to go in the third quarter. And now it's Johnson. Johnson's going to get it to Feldman. Now it'll be Finch with the ball. Finch at the elbow. Finds Feldman again. And now the ball will be stolen by Iams. Iams will get it to Spraggins, who's unable to lay it in. Layup is too strong. Johnson now has it. Now it'll be Chatteron with the ball. By Courtney. Chatteron at the elbow. Defended well by Brooks Braggins, who almost tried to swat the ball out of her hands twice. And now it's Finch with the ball. Finch will get it to Johnson. Johnson Looks like she kind of ran into Caroline Waite, tripped on her way to the hole, and they're going to call it a foul on Waite. Or no, they're just going to call it out of bounds. Now here's Chatteron with the